Hey everybody, I'm Mama Baird and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be cooking a turkey breast in the crock pot, and then I'm going to be using that meat to cook several dishes. One thing about utilizing a big chunk of meat is that it's easy to make dishes out of it once it's cooked, because then you just kind of throw it together. With the holidays here, turkey is in a lot of people's fridge, and I would like to show you a couple of ways that I use it. So in this video, we're going to be showing you how to cook it in the crock pot, and then we're going to be having 3 dishes from it. If you're new to the channel, my name is Carolina. I do a lot of pantry cooking, product reviews, and budget shopping on my channel. If that's the kind of content you're into, I hope you'd consider subscribing. I'd love to have you come join me on the channel. Alright guys, let's get into the video and let's see how I handle this turkey breast. Hey everybody, for tonight's dinner, I have a turkey breast in here. Now this is just the top part of the turkey. It's got like the neck right here, say neck, and then there's the other side down there. So this is what we're going to be making for dinner. I have it in the crock pot. This is a 9-pound turkey. I'm not quite sure exactly how long it's going to take, so we'll just go with the flow. It's 10:30 right now, so I'm hoping this is done by dinner tonight. If not, then this is just something we can use the meat for something else. I'm gonna splash it with some apple cider vinegar. That's gonna help break down the muscles and make it super tender. I'm still trying to go through some of my spices. Oh, and I have some bacon grease here. Now the skin's gonna be fat on there, but bacon grease just adds an extra flavor. So we're just gonna put a couple of drippings on there. Here we go. I'm going to use the last of my Korean chili flakes here. These aren't really spicy. They give a super pretty color. And then I have my everything but the elote seasoning. That's pretty close to being out, so we'll put some of this on there as well. All right, lid on it. And then we're going to crock pot low for at least 8 hours.
Hi. Is it recording?
It is.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Mama Bear's channel. Today we are gonna be making
turkey with steamed potatoes and carrots.
Sounds good. Let's get to cooking.
All right, what equipment are we using, Gideon?
Knife.
And what piece of, what are we cooking in?
Instapot.
Our Instapot.
We're gonna use this.
Yep. You're gonna cut this end and this end off, and then cut it in 3 pieces.
This is a cake. Have you guys watched this a cake before? Comment down below if you have. It's cake.
So you're gonna cut here.
Okay, and here and
Yep.
here.
Nope, just 2 cuts. Nope, a little more. Right there. Back and forth if you need to. No, you don't ever do that. Because what if you would have hit your finger? You kind of use the tip to push forward, okay?
Like here?
Yep, kind of move your hand up. And then chop down like that. All right, now put those in the Instapot.
Still hot water in there?
Not yet.
This?
No, not the end pieces.
Let's cut off this one.
Good job.
Now, right here?
Yep.
1.
Good.
Right here?
2.
2.
Good job, Kitty. Now put your knife down as you pick up the pieces. You want to get in the habit every time you're not using it to put it down.
How are you doing?
We're steaming some carrots and stuff.
Oh, that's a lot of it. Now, right here?
Yep.
1, 2. There we go. In we go. In we go. Chop. Chop. Chop, chop, chop with a pickle on the top.
All right, Giddy.
What? For a tablespoon of carrots in here?
Let's see. This is 1/3 of a cup, so I need 3 of those in here. 3 of those of water.
4 of these in
Yeah.
here.
And then here's some salt. Go ahead. Good. Okay.
Please. You still enough. Well, not 4.
Yeah, let's do 4 just in case. We don't want to get that burn notice.
1, 2, 3.
I thought that was 4.
That was my food.
Oh.
4.
There we go. And if there's any extra water, we can always strain it out. All right. Let's put the lid on it. This way till it goes down. There we go. And then twist it this way in the back. Yeah. So it locks. There we go. And then you're going to press pressure cook. And then you're going to go plus till that says 8. All right, and then don't touch anything and it'll start on its own. And then we'll have steamed carrots and potatoes. And then over here is our turkey. All right, let's go ahead and get this turkey out. Ooh, pretty much just falling apart. Look at that. The meat comes right off the bone there. We're gonna let this cool for a little bit anyway before we slice it. Wow, look at that. That's some juicy turkey. So now that our turkey is out and it is cooling, I have a new helper over here chopping up that turkey for us. And I'm going to be making some melted butter for our potatoes and carrots. I just put some butter in a dish here, and then I put garlic powder, parsley, and then some pepper. And we're just going to throw that in Chef Mike and have it cook for probably about 30 seconds just to get it melted. I poured off the water that was in the bottom of the pot. And these potatoes did cook for a little long. I think I'm used to making mashed potatoes, so they are a little overcooked. I would, instead of doing 8 minutes, go down to 4 and then maybe not let them rest as long. But they were still delicious. They were just hard to kind of toss and they fell apart pretty much instantly. But that's okay. The kids didn't mind, and now we know for later. So the turkey is going to be our protein. We're just going to have that, and then we're having the potatoes and the carrots. This was a really good hearty dish. The turkey, I didn't make a gravy or anything, so we ended up just serving it with barbecue sauce, and that worked out fantastic. So that was our first dinner. And then with the leftover turkey, I decided to kind of chicken up this pastaroni. So it calls for just water and olive oil. So we're going to put that in there. I have this basil infused olive oil that I need to get the last of it used up, and I figured that would go well. So we're just going to put that in our pot and we bring it to a boil. This is one of my favorite things to do, is just to take a side like this and add protein to it to make it a one dish wonder. When you do add the powder, make sure it's not on high because it will boil over, as you see there. I like to get the powder in first to get it whisked up and dissolved. That way it won't be too clumpy. And then I go ahead and pour the pasta in there. I have yet to find an elegant way to put the pasta in there without it going everywhere, but there it is. And this one, you just let it cook for like 10 minutes uncovered. So that's what I did. And then within the last 4 minutes, I'm just going to add some turkey that I have left over. I'm just kind of shredding it and adding it in there. I haven't had a chance to take care of all that turkey yet, so this is the best way to go about it. And I did find out that this was not quite enough for all 5 of us, so it's getting to the point where I'm going to have to start making more food. So this fed the 4 other members of my family, and then I just ate something else. Now, in case you were wondering, no, I did not forget about the bones. I put those back in the crock pot, filled it up with water, and let it cook for 2 days. I strained it out, and I had 2 quarts of beautiful turkey stock, plus a little fat cap there. And that's what I'm going to be using to make the next dinner. So let's get into it, and let's see what I whip up. For tonight's dinner, we are going to be making turkey spaghetti. You need a family-sized cream of chicken soup. You could also use cream of mushroom if you would like. I'm going to be making a double batch though, because if you're going to make one, you might as well make 2. So with that can, you're going to fill half of it up. I did with my turkey stock, and then the other half with water because that stock's really concentrated. And then you're going to mix all that up. Like I said, cream of mushroom would work. I do have some dried mushrooms that I'm wanting to get used up though. These have kind of been around for a while just staring at me. So we're going to throw these in too. And then we're going to add sour cream. You could also add Greek yogurt. You could add ranch. You could add cream cheese, anything like that. I like the sour cream in there. And then I'm trying to use up some more of my seasonings. So we're going to throw this lemon pepper in there because I need to get it used up. And then I have a big jar of sliced pimentos. These are 4 ounces. A little jar is usually what's called for in one recipe. So since it's a double, go ahead and use a big one. Now I know this looks a little liquidy, but it turns out fine with the pasta because you want to cook it a little bit. And then I'm going to be adding about 6 cups of turkey. You can also use chicken. That's why this is usually made with chicken. That's why it's called chicken spaghetti. I'm cooking a whole pound of spaghetti. If you are going to make a single portion of this, you would just do half of the box to like 3/4 of it. But I'm going to be using the whole box. And then I kind of do like a grab and fold method. I'm going to throw in some cheddar cheese in there, and then we're going to put some on top as well. But I kind of grab it with tongs, and then as I push it to the bottom, pull it up against the side to kind of get that liquid, and then fold that back in the center. So you're just kind of lifting up, scraping the side, rotating it, folding it back within itself, and that's really what helps get it nice and incorporated, especially if you're kind of using a bowl that's smaller than all the ingredients, you know. I'm going to be cooking this in an 8x8. This is a stoneware pan. You could also pour all of this in a 9x13 and make like a big portion of it. That would be good as well. This one 8x8 fed our whole family with no leftovers, but with seconds. So it was a good portion for all of us. And then we're going to bake this at 350 for about 30 minutes. You know, everything's cooked. You just want it to get nice and bubbly. And then for the leftovers, I went and put it in a vacuum seal bag. Now, I used to put this in a foil pan and portion it that way, but I was decided why not just put it in a bag and do it then. So I went ahead and got this marked and labeled and the kind of instructions of how to bake it. Meanwhile, our turkey spaghetti is done out of the oven, so we're going to let it sit and cool down for a bit, and then we're going to give it a try. This is a big crowd pleaser. It is a kid pleaser, very kid friendly. They will ask you to make this again and again, and it freezes very well and gets thrown together very easily. I hope you give it a try. That was one of the best chicken/turkey spaghettis I have ever made, and I swear I think it's because of that homemade turkey broth. It just elevates every single thing. Make rice with it, cook your potatoes with it, mix it in with your casseroles. Homemade broth just tastes delicious. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed watching how to cook a turkey breast in a crock pot and how to utilize the meat for both now and later. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time on Mama Baird's.